That makes sense. And so, and I think a lot of, for Americans, the experience of photographs is either when they were a little kid. I myself went back when Sears was around, right? You would go to Sears and it was a guy behind the camera, like squeaking a duck, trying to make you laugh and giggle, and even at the age of 4 or 5, you're like, this guy is ridiculous, but I'm even more ridiculous, catering to this. Or it's the high school photograph where, you know, let's do
Yeah,
3 shots and that's it. And none of those, I think, and everybody hated how they looked, with their school photographs because it's an awkward age, your body's changing. And I think
yeah.
there's some of that burned image of why. So what do you do? We talked a little bit before the show that we have kind of the same taste of music a little bit. So what do you like? What is your suggestion, I guess, for people to prepare for photography? Do they
Okay.
like a mindset is number
So
one? Oh, go
several
ahead.
things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What I would advise for anyone who's booked a shoot or is about to book a shoot and they're a bit nervous about that whole thing is um yeah, ask the photographer if they can put music on. So music is always nice and it's just like make the whole environment like easier and not awkward and things like that. So that's one thing. Clothes, only bring clothes you're comfortable in. Do not
Ah,
bring, sometimes I don't know about you, but me, I always keep some piece that I never wear, but I never know. One day I might wear them, and sometime I would have clients bringing those. But there is a reason why we don't put sometimes some piece is because we don't feel comfortable in. Do not
right.
bring those. Bring, those outfits where you feel powerful. You know that kind of outfit where you put it on and you're like, okay, I got this. That is the outfit that you want to put because you're going to be already in a sensitive situation. So if you have an outfit that you feel very strong in, just prioritize that outfit. So that would be another thing. A third thing, so me, I ask my client to do it, but if the photographer don't ask it to you, just do it. Breathe, 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 breathe,
Ah,
breathe. Because you're like, and you start and you don't breathe. Breathe. And I really have them like, okay, breathe in, breathe out, and then and I always get
right.
great shots when I have them breathe because when you're nervous, either you give
Yep.
a presentation or like you forget to breathe, as simple as that. And just that, like comfortable clothes, breathing, and music, you have already three things that will make the whole thing a bit easier.
That's all great, great pieces of advice of breathing. And I just wanted to touch a little bit on clothing. So, I did the same thing. So, or relatedly, like every season, I'll get a new suit or a new pair of shoes or something, and I will wear that suit before the event, right? So if it's a new suit and I'm going to be doing a presentation for, a multi-million-dollar listing, I'm not going to wear it that first day
No.
there
Yeah.
because I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable. I have to break the clothes in. So I think it's really smart
Mm,
to do that. And then kind of a little bit on clothing. Can you touch base? Like I think
yeah.
like everybody's sort of confused.
So
What do I wear? Do I wear a
yeah.
black turtleneck because I'm in a high tech company? Do I wear a suit because I'm a banker? You know,
Again, it will depend on your target, why you're using that picture. Like for example, let's say I'm going to use an example, someone who is working in a startup in tech and for some reason decide that he wants to move into the luxury industry, like a kind of like type of company, very traditional. Then you might want to fit more into a dress code of like a bit more traditional, something like a bit less techy, a bit less casual,
hmm
but and vice versa. Like
hmm
really ask yourself like, um, who will be the target for each project. Let's say you write a book, it's going to depend on the book, but like
right,
if that's a self development, you might want to go like friendly and like bring some colors and stuff like that. If you write like, I don't know, a thriller, or then it can be a tiny bit more dark. Like
right.
always think of like the end and how what you want to, what's the message that you want to convey. So that's the thing. And also like in terms of colors, like the
Oh yeah, let's talk about colors. Like what?
yeah. So
Go ahead.
colors, they have some kind of energy, and it's used in communication, in politics, in like logos. They all have colors for a certain
Right.
reason, like Starbucks is in green and all that kind of thing. And it means something. And so like I would maybe speak about three colors that are very interesting. Lots of people, they wear lots of black. You don't have to wear the colors all over. You can have like an accessory, that can be a scarf, that can be a tie if you wear a tie, that can be like, the small like thing that you put in your pocket, in your suit
Pocket
pocket,
square.
that can be the color.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Perfect.
um but uh yeah, so in terms of like colors, like three colors interesting. The blue is like expertise, loyalty. Like look behind you, there is the blue sky. If you want to remember,
Yeah.
the blue is always there. The sky and the blue is always there. So the blue is really a color that is like, it's always there, trustworthy,
Okay.
expert. That's that kind of thing. Green is, think of like the trees. Green is growth. So that's interesting, growth.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, growth and money.
Right. Absolutely. I think Sean
And
has a
then
green suit.
yeah,
But
no,
anyhow,
yeah,
go
exactly.
ahead.
And then another color that can be interesting is the red. And the red, that's the power, the character. I mean, think about a red rose. It's about passion, and so it's like it's a strong color. So you don't have to wear it all over and have like a full like red suit and stuff like that. But just when you choose your outfit, and that can be for your next portrait session, but that can be also for your next meeting. Think
Okay.
about like the color that you want to wear for your next time you're gonna go and visit a listing with a potential client. Like, yeah, maybe
Hmm.
think about the colors. But yeah, any type of meeting, and even on a Zoom, like think about what you're going to wear and the colors, because they do impact.